This is the beginning of our Coming Out of Babylon weekend, and we've got more guests for you to meet tonight. The next couple that is with us, they have been supporters of the Root Awakening Project in Israel for a number of years, and it has always been an exciting adventure to go down and to be part of their clinic down in Florida, the New Life Naturally .com, and it's a New Life clinic that they have down there, and the Wellness Center. As I went in there, entire families. The place is absolutely crowded with entire families going in there because they are teaching people how to live a healthy lifestyle, and in entire families. And so, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the program Doctors Jeff and Andrea Hazim. Good to have you. Good to have you with us here in Charlotte, North Carolina. We have been together in ministry for a number of years, and you've sponsored some of our seminars that we've done down in Florida through the years. And now you're launching off on some new things with Hazim Goldman, who's going to be on the program a little bit later.
We are so excited to be here, and our objective really is to equip people, to inspire people with relevant truth according to the Bible, what the Bible teaches on health, so people can change their lives. And really, we want to evoke a change. And what do you need in this day and age to find out the truth? Sometimes you need, I love my little props, you need a magnifying glass. And I never go to the store without this, because the little fine print, right? Have you ever been to the store and you can't even read what's in there, and then you have to take out the granny glasses? Sometimes I wear two, I feel like my dad. And then I'm like looking at the ingredients. So you're going to learn how to be a label detective. My children are label detectives. They know mom's not buying it unless we're reading the label. So we have a lot of fun, exciting things that we're going to be revealing and teaching to evoke a change, inspire. Right,
I'm very excited.
Yes.
Because, see, you know, we really need pioneers, people that have been doing this, and you and Jeff have been doing this your whole life. As a matter of fact, you met in school and in a seminar because you're both interested in in healthy living, and so here you are having helped so many thousands and tens of thousands of people, and now with Biblical Health TV, that we're going to find out a little bit more with Hazim Goldman, now they're able to reach out around the world. Jeff?
Well, you know, it's interesting. I've been in practice 22 years as a chiropractor, and what I've noticed over those years is, and as a believer almost as long, is that people in the church, people that identify with Messiah, they have the same bad habits as people in the world. And I could never figure, I say, you're born again, you're supposed to be living in the truth, and yet when it comes to certain things in life, they're making the same bad mistakes. So I've created lots of teachings on that to help believers come out of this lie and what we call Babylon. They're living stuck in the world systems. So I want to expose what those are. Some of them you probably already recognize. Some of them will be shocking to you. But really expose the entire system that we've become victims of. And just because this studio reminds me so much of David Letterman. Who thinks that?
This is a beautiful.
Do you know David Letterman has the top 10, but we don't have time for the top 10. So I have the top 3.
A little Letterman shtick.
The top 3 mistakes that believers are making. Number 3, they believe you can kosher pigs and bats. And throw that thing away. And number 2, they wrongly interpret being made white as snow as God's advice to eat white sugar and white flour. And you're supposed to make a sound, like a crashing sound. And number 1, they go from the prayer line to the donut line. That was a good one.
All right.
So anyway, we're going to learn a lot of great things this week.
We're going to change people's habits for life. And you have 3 very strong and healthy young men that you have been raising in this lifestyle and teaching them the same as I did with my daughters. By the time they're in first grade, they have got a command of the English language to where if they cannot read those names, we don't buy it.
That's
the ingredients.
Right.
If you can't read it by first grade, you don't buy it.
Right.
Most, if it's got ingredients, it's bad for you.
Exactly, so, especially if you can't pronounce them.
I mean, like bread has maybe 4 ingredients: water, flour, That's important. Oil, salt. But then when there's 20 ingredients, what are those other things? You should have the food you're eating in the food you're eating.
Well, tonight we're going to find out, because we're going to start our journey out of Babylon. We're going to look at the conspiracy. We're going to see what's going on out there, because it's not an accident that America went from the healthiest nation on the planet 100 years ago to where it is now the sickest nation on the planet.
That's right.
We don't have health care. We have sick care. There's money being made off people dying, and we're going to stop it. Jeff, Andrea, thanks for being with us. We are going to have a great time all weekend.